this is Casey.
Thank you for shopping at the Home Depot.
Good morning, guys. We just voted. Go America. And now we got to run a couple errands for the property. Got to update you guys on my 2 properties that are vacant, and then we'll see what comes from it. Alright, so as you may have seen, I have repainted a bunch of this house. So all of my bedrooms are white flower, which is kind of a soft, warm white that works well with the brown hardwood floors. But then we have this terrible looking ceiling fan. So I just bought 4 fans from Home Depot. I've never installed a fan, so we're gonna do this together. And I think once the ceiling fan, it looks a lot more modern, then this whole room's going to feel a lot better and I can get some professional photos.
Please, oh please, won't you stick around? I don't wanna say goodbye when the sun goes down. I wanna keep you close, wanna hold you tight. I don't ever wanna say goodnight, won't you stick around? An hour or 2 will never be enough to be with you. Whenever you leave me longing and blue. Please, oh please, won't you stick around? Spare just a little time.
So I opened up the box and it gave me this as the mount. But in my mind, this would go up in the ceiling. Oh, yeah, actually no. It's gonna go like that. That's gonna work. Okay, cool. Figuring this out. And then this is going to go and sit in this little pocket for it. Alright, I feel good about that. Here's the instructions for us. Blue, black, and black. Blue, black, and black. These are the hot wires, but my electric in the whole house is turned off, and they're being a little stubborn.
Goodbye when the sun goes down. I wanna keep you close, wanna hold you tight. I don't ever wanna say goodnight, won't you stick around?
I think we're good. Alright, I did a little reorganizing, so green's on one side, white's in the middle, and then blue, black on the other side. There we go. Do boxing drills on this. First fan blade complete. Look at that. I think we did it, but let's go turn on the power and see if it's gonna start a fire or if I actually did it right. All right, power works. Now for the test. This should turn on the light or the fan. Bam! Let's go! Let's see if this Turns on the fan. Boom! Let's go, that thing's cranking. It's a brand new room. Yes, I do believe so. I'll update that spreadsheet. Yeah, I'll include this stuff too. All right. And then the development deal, I ran the numbers. I think it's too tight. Even if we went after it, you know, in you're only gonna get 350,000, and you know you're probably building each of these for 300,000. Price comes down or value goes up.
Hey Casey, my name is. I'm a local real estate agent. I saw that you have this property listed for rent, and I have some clients that are looking for a similar house, but they're looking to purchase. I wasn't sure if you would be interested in selling that or if it was just rent only.
All right, so that is huge. So that's my Kentucky property. It's listed for rent right now. It's actually getting a lot of traction, but a lot of students want to rent it and they aren't making their decision until later. And that guy just called me saying, hey, I think I've got a few buyers that would be interested in actually buying it, which is perfect because I'd much rather sell it, but I haven't listed it because I don't have my Kentucky license on it. I didn't want to hire an agent to sell it when I could just take some classes and get my Kentucky license. So, I'll call him back later. I just shot him a text. We'll see if they're actually interested or if he's just trying to scavenge any opportunity to make him look good in front of his clients. Today we got a lot of things. I got good news. I got someone to apply for the Kentucky rental property, so I'll talk a little bit about what I'm looking for when they apply. And then I've got fans to install at my other property. And then I'll bring you along with some work that I'm doing on the consulting side. So here we go. All right, so there are 3 individual applicants. With having Zillow run through all of my applications, they will pull credit score, which is important, criminal background, which is important, and they'll verify income. The criminal background also includes any housing courts that they've been to, so that's where I'll be able to tell if they've had an eviction or a previous problem with previous landlords. Income's great. Usually you want income to be like 3x what the rent payment is. So if the rent payment's $1,000, then you want their income to be $3,000 a month. That's good. They do have a cat. That's fine. So now we're gonna see how long they want to rent for and get them to sign a lease.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Hey, I reviewed your application. Thanks for sending that over. Looks great. I'm all good to send over a lease. I want to know if you're planning on leasing it for a year, 2 years. Shoot me a text and then I'll probably be at my desk later this afternoon to shoot that over to you. One thing that is important to note is typically if they want a longer period of rent, like if they'll rent for 2 years, I would probably incentivize them with like $50 off per month or something. Just because with these smaller multifamily properties, vacancy is your biggest expense. So I might not show you today's footage. I filmed myself installing the first light early last week, so I may just cut to that right now. Although I did forget that I owe someone a consulting deliverable. So I'm going to do that right now and then go over and install some ceiling fans and lights. All right, not going over to the property this morning. I just got caught up with a bunch of things for the consulting stuff, for potential deals, etc. So I was planning on editing videos later today, but I'll probably just bring you along to install the fans later today, like late afternoon, and then I'll probably spend the evening editing videos so I can keep getting content out. Been good. I'm at my property right now.
Things have been going well on our side. Like a lot of just like business development, which is in meetings, like talking to different.
All right, that was much more difficult than the last one. I'll show you why. So, see how this ceiling is just flat, normal ceiling? And this ceiling is that textured ceiling. That's not necessarily why this was harder, but this ceiling was redone at some point, and that's why the textures don't match. So, what happened was this ceiling had a cleaner mount for the ceiling fan, and that one did not. That one was literally just drilled into that. The wiring was stuck in the ceiling, the fan was heavy, it was bad, but we're past that now. So I'm tired. I am going to have a coffee and go work out. I think we're gonna have good news on the leases signing, so that's exciting. I'll work out, come back, and I gotta edit a bunch of videos and put out some content. So here we go. Guys, I got good news. Just checked my phone, and we've got a signed lease. All 3 people signed today. So Kentucky property, all ready to go for December 1st. Let's go. So they're gonna be in there starting December. It'll be a year-long lease for $2,300 a month. I was advertising $2,400 a month, but it's worth giving them $100 off. They're 3 good tenants. Their income's great. Their credit's great. Their background's great. So excited about that. Time to go grocery shopping, but wanted to update you guys that as I got it.
Chasing love can drive you mad and make you feel real good, make you feel so.
All right, I have spent the last probably 30 minutes trying to make this new computer work with this new camera, work with the new monitors, and it is not working. So I'm going to stop trying and hopefully do this on my laptop somehow, even though my laptop can't handle all of that video content. And hopefully I'll be able to finish this video, but if not, see you next week.
You wanted to, oh.